David, you told me on Tuesday night you'd be expecting a response. Do you feel you got that this evening?
I think we got the response, Alex, and then some. The only thing that divided the two sides in the first half was a quite wonderful strike by young McDonough. It was an incredible volley, and I said to the players, don't be being downhearted. You've gone out and played tremendously well, very evenly matched, and it was a piece of absolute brilliance that divided the sides at half time. I thought second half we came out and for pretty much most of the time, we were in the ascendancy, and we also had to be mindful of the counter-attacks from Cliftonville because they are so quick and so incisive and so dangerous. And so it proved, in trying to press and to go forward, we lost the ball in the middle of the park. Cliftonville broke away and scored a second excellent goal. And I thought to myself, my goodness gracious me, the players really have responded well to the disappointment of Tuesday, and yet, we've been almost two knockout punches. But to use the boxing analogy, we got up with the canvas and we kept going and got, quite frankly, what we deserved. I think on the night, for the piece, the draw was a fair result. And I've got to say, well done to the players for that resilience, for that response to the disappointment of Tuesday evening.
And it may only be a point, David, but the confidence that must give the lads now going into the last part of the season must be huge.
We simply pointed out to them, Alex, reflect on what you've done this evening. Reflect on why and how. And ultimately, yes, it's about athleticism, it's about skill, it's about tactical awareness, but it's about heart, Alex. It's about desire. It's about never ever giving up. And when you had the likes of Tuesday night, it's sort of saying, no, you say that to yourself, that wasn't good enough. I'm not letting another game go by me and coming anywhere near that. I am getting something out of this. And that's what they said to a man tonight. And I'm really, really proud of them. And I've also got to say to our own supporters, thank you very much indeed, because even at 2-0 down, they were still encouraging. At 2-0 down, still encouraging. I didn't see too many of them leave. They stuck with us right to the end. And our 12th man helped us to get a very well-deserved point tonight.
And David, a moment that epitomised that never say die spirit, I suppose you could single out Sean Graham's goal line clearance start of the first half.
Sean Graham is a most talented young footballer. We were absolutely blessed when we got him first time round. Reluctantly allowed him to go to follow his dream with regards to America, and we thought that was the right thing. Unfortunately for him, fortunately for us, it maybe didn't work out. My faith, and I'm a great believer that God's hand is in all things, and Sean came back to us and, as I say, signed an extension to his contract, and tonight his goal line clearance is what Sean Graham is all about. He's all about heart and desire and wanting to give of his best. And if ever there was a moment, Alex, that encapsulated our performance tonight and the player who epitomised what was all good about our performance tonight, and it was one Sean Graham.
And the subs you put on towards the end of it, Jack Henderson, Dan Bramall, Jonty Smith, they really helped clinch us the point in the end. That can maybe perhaps help make their way into your side.
I keep saying to the group on match days that it's about the squad overall, then it's about the match day squad. It's not just about the 11 players who start. It's about all 18, and more often than not, there's always going to be 5 who will contribute. And I said, vitally important that those on the bench are tuned in, they're concentrating, they're listening to what has been asked of the players who started. And I thought all of the players that came on should be very proud of the contribution that they made this evening. I expect that. I expect them to contribute. But they must be given credit for what they gave to us this evening.
Just also Paul McElroy showed great bottle last dying minutes. It's not easy to do that.
Paul McElroy is an absolute gem. Disappointed not to start tonight. He knows the reason why. You don't need to be a brain surgeon. We made 4 changes. If we were being really truthful, Alex, we could have made 7 or 8 changes from the game against Carrick. Paul's a consummate professional. Paul's a team player. Paul is all about team, and he brushed aside, any disappointment of not getting on to get up there and to score the penalty in the way that he did. Absolutely fantastic.
Late show.
The latest of late shows.